Stock Weekly Watch List. In this episode, I will be just briefly sharing my technical analysis and some possible trade ideas to take this week. Let's just jump right into it. Let's start off with the SPY. So, jumping right into it, we're on the 1 week time frame first, the SPY. And right off the bat, I'm seeing we have a large red candle, full body candlestick. This is just indicating that we had heavy selling pressure and it was steady throughout the week. There's no upper or lower wicks on this candlestick, so that's just pretty much what it's saying. That selling pressure was throughout the whole entire week. This dotted line, I have a trend line intact here. We have 1-2 touches here. On the daily, it'll show more clearly, and we'll jump right into that. So on the daily here, we have a strong trend line support in place. We also have the 50-day moving average just underneath the stock. I'll be looking to see for a pullback on bounce. I'm thinking too much of ahead. I need to slow down. I'm looking for a pullback on SPY to bounce off the 50-day moving average or the strong trendline support that we have in place here. You can see in the past, the stock pulled back very hard, hugged this 50-day, bounced off the trend line to all-time highs again, pulled back down hard, hugged the 50-day, bounced right off. You see this long wick? The stock came down all the way down to its lowest, 421.91. Buyers bought that up. It ate, pushed all the way back up to the top, pulled back down. This time, they didn't even allow it to come near the 50-day moving average. It came near, but just not very close like previously. They pushed it back all the way up to the top. And then now we have a little pullback. And now I want to be in this position here to see if we can catch a reversal. We also have a gap below 445, so I'll be looking to see if that fills up so we can be approaching this 50-day moving average. On QQQ, tech, kind of the same spill. They're not super intact with each other, so they're not going to look identical, but we were in this range for a couple days. Highest was 382, lowest was 378.99. We broke this level here on Friday, now pushing to its previous resistance that turned to a support, if that makes sense. This is a support line that was previous a resistance, but we broke that. So we're approaching the support level. If we break this, which I think we will, we're going to be pushing kind of around here to the 372 98 level, and this is throughout the week, guys. This isn't tomorrow. And I can see QQQ falling a bit and pulling down the SPY closer towards that 50-day and trend line that we were speaking about. So those are just the overall market. It's important for you guys to always tap in to see the overall market, these big sectors, so you can just kind of get a glimpse of what kind of conditions we're in. You know what I'm saying? So let's just jump right into the money plays, what everybody's here for. I'm going to just speak about it briefly because I want to wait in pre-market. I'm going to send a more updated version in the morning for you guys because I want to see where we're at with levels and open interest and momentum. But let's just jump right into the few that I have right here. We're going to look at Disney really quick. Same spill. We have a long trendline support intact. I will be looking to take calls above 185. I'll be looking to take the 187.5 calls expiring this week. You can see my profit targets here, 186.30, 187.70, and 189.20. You can see that my profit targets are just previous resistance lines. That's all it is. I'm just going back in time to see where the highest of the stock was and where it pulled back. That's a resistance. And then you can see 187 is a resistance, 3 touches there. And that's Disney. Support zone area is around 183 to 182.75. That's the zone for Disney. But yeah, that's Disney, guys. Let's go back to day trading. Netflix, we have in a wedge. You can look to take calls or puts, depending on where the stock is approaching. You can also wait and just wait for Netflix to pull back to its all-time highs, like I said, and just catch the break of its all-time highs with volume. And that's that 615 level. What is this candlestick? Highest 615.60. Yeah, so you can start adding after that. For the puts, for the downside though, it's just this candlestick. Lowest was 593.67, so you can look to take puts more safer at 593.50, and then that'll fall if it breaks that. But for the upside, take above 600. That's Netflix. DraftKings, we had news on DraftKings with the NFL, so that's a catalyst. I'll be looking to take calls above 62.70. This is a straight, purely catalyst move. Above 62.70, I can look to take profit around 63.40 and then 64.51. 640 level, there's a lot of selling. There's a whole lot of nonsense here. So 63.40 is a good level to take your profit just right before this selling right here. And if we get over that, we can push to 64.51. And on Facebook, we are in this range for the 1 hour. You guys can see that the stock is only staying in this range inside this like shaded box. You can take these two ways. A safer way, just to take Facebook above highs. You can see a retest to highs. You see that it kind of retested here and here. So just a retest, see if it breaks out this time with volume. And if it breaks out with volume, it will break and push to all new highs. And you can just catch that break. Just know that when you're trying to take profit on a breakout to all-time highs, be very mindful of where you're taking profit. Don't be greedy. But also, there's a level at 379.60 that I have. If I do like the momentum of Facebook, I will be looking to add above 379.60, and I'll be looking to take the 382.5 calls expiring this week. All my profit targets are here. You can copy these and put them on your charts as well. You can see that they're just major resistance levels. That's all it is. And yeah, this stock watch list is kind of brief. Like I said, I was going to get in depth with every stock and kind of really give my analysis on it, but I don't want to do that just yet. I just want to see what the numbers are looking like tomorrow morning. So with that being said, guys, everyone get a good night rest. Come strong, come prepared. Be ready. Don't be biased to one side. Trade what you see, not what you think. And you already know, brothers. Let's get this bread.